Welcome to another creative conversation. Today we have Angel of
Hi.
Heavenly Glow. And I actually had to take notes because we had a lot of questions for her. Before we get started, don't forget we are at 8800 West Water Street in Marana, Arizona. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 5. So come down and see us. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're on Facebook. So if you ever have questions for somebody while we're doing this, you can post a question and I'll take the notes and I'll ask them. So, anyway, like I said, we have Angel today, and I know she's nervous.
I know.
It happens, but we're going to make this painless. Maybe. I may make it painful. I may be in a mood. Anyway, so don't be nervous. We're going to get through this. First of all, I have a list of questions. When I said that we were doing this interview, we had a lot of people. Some were similar, but we're going to get to those.
Okay.
What I like to ask, and it looks like somebody else had the same question, was where did you come up with the name Heavenly Glow?
So I came up with the name because my name is Angel and I am a woman of faith. And I kind of played off of my name and my faith, and I came up with Heavenly Glow, and I kind of added the wellness because I am an overall wellness business. I don't just specialize in one thing. I do overall care.
Very cool. Very cool. Mm-hmm. So we had a question from Brandon. It says, what started your desire to make natural skincare?
Well, it actually came to me in a dream. I had a dream of doing cuticle care, and it was actually of my nail growth oil that I have right here.
Oh, cool.
And I was going through a really tough time in my life, and so I figured I might as well, go all in. I had so much support from the ladies here. They were like, "Come on in." They helped me. I literally used the last, well, not the last, but the majority of my money that I had at the time, and I just went full send into my business.
Oh, that's so cool. And it's been successful. So
Yes.
It was a good dream. So we had a question from Paula, and anybody who is a customer here or a vendor knows Paula. She is one of our biggest supporters. She's an amazing woman. She had a question and wants to know, will you be making liquid shampoo and conditioner?
I will. I was actually just looking at bottles. It's just with my products, I try and keep them as natural as possible. And when some natural products combine with plastic, it really doesn't mesh well. So I have to find a good balance. I might get glass pumper bottles because everything I use is glass. So that glass is best for natural products.
Now, would you be worried, just throwing this out there, is in a bathroom setting with glass?
That's what I was thinking too. So I have to find a good balance. Gotcha. Yes. So I'm still looking into it, but I definitely want to do it.
I notice it, like, you use bamboo lids, which is all natural. You use glass.
I let it be known that everything is all natural, and bamboo is natural. So I'm just like, it's my brand.
And it that works well together. I mean, you've thought it through. You haven't.
Yes.
Just, it's not hodgepodge.
I don't just throw it together.
A look for everything, which is really cool. Another question is from Christy. It says, what is your drive behind natural beauty and wellness products?
My drive is, I'm very young. I love my skin. I love my overall wellness. And I know so many people today are coming together and they're wanting to do all natural. We're learning about all the chemicals and all the crap that's in. Is it crap?
Yes, you can. This is not TV. You can say shit if you want to. I am fine with that.
All the crap that's in our stuff. And I just want to make sure, like, what's going inside of our bodies is all natural and all clean and not just toxic and all those toxins.
Right. So we've discussed this before, the composite allergy I have. Everything was natural.
Yeah.
And now some of the natural products I can't use. So it's like, I want to be able to use all of those things, and now I have to read
every little ingredient.
I'm like, it has chamomile. I can't use it. It has sunflower oil.
If you ever need anything customized, I'll work with you.
We're going to work on that. We're definitely going. because I want to be able to say, hey, if you have a composite allergy, a
Yes.
contact dermatitis, because it's so rare.
Mhm.
I mean, it's literally mostly well known in New Zealand among farmers. Like,
Wow.
but ragweed, like if I'm outside and ragweed's real hot, my skin will get totally inflamed from that pollen just floating around the air. So it's not a lot. I mean, even the dermatologist we test, he's like, well, this is weird. Like, this is a really unusual one. Yeah. And I'm like, that's great. I can't, like, I had to throw out so much stuff.
Oh my
because it had sunflower oil or it had lavender or chrysanthemum or some, like all of those.
So all the florals.
Unless it's a tulip or a rose, but anything that has that either star, like a daisy, sunflower, those shapes.
Yeah.
Or it looks like carnation shape, chrysanthemums. Oh my gosh. So we're definitely going to go in that. So Britt Nicole said, what is your inspiration behind the name, which we've gone through?
Oh, yes.
I knew there was somebody else who asked that, but they said, what is your favorite product to make?
Ooh, Well, I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite because I love doing them all. I feel like making serums, I'm making potions. I love my serums.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I always say. But I really love making my candles. Yeah, I know. And I'm like heating them up and everything. But I also love making my candles because I feel like they're so unique in their own little ways. And it's still a learning curve for me. So it's fun. It's fun. And I like my little holiday ones that I make as well. This one's from Valentine's Day.
It's so cute. I love that jar.
Thank you.
It is a very cute jar. Now you're using 100% soy?
Organic soy. Yes.
Cool. Very good. I can tell. I'm like, I know what it is. Just by touching, I'm like, no, I know what this is. And then are your melts also soy?
Yep. Yeah.
Very cool. These are so cute, you guys. They're not just like little cubes. She's got little flowers. They look like maybe little yuccas. Look at that. Hold on. I'm going to try and show it better.
How my wax melt started was because I had so much leftover wax and I didn't know what to do with them. Mm-hmm. And Aubrey gave me some molds. And so I was like, you know what? Why don't I just pour them in there? And then I was like, oh my gosh, like these are little wax melts. And I was like, I could just start making them. And then I started making them.
That's how I did it in the cubes, the big cubes. But it was before they had like these little cute little things. So I'm like, now, what is the best? She wrote, this is also Britt Nicole said, what is your best-selling candle?
Ooh. Well, I have made a lot of candles, so I don't know which one I would say is technically the best, but I want to say the holiday candles are my best-selling candles.
Because everybody's, yeah. Now, is there a particular scent that you like the most?
I'm more of like a warmer scent. I like the vanillas. I like the brown sugars.
Ambers and things like that.
Yes. I have been getting into strawberry and I have been getting, I've been getting into white musk lately. White musk, cherry, strawberry. I tried strawberry mango. Wasn't a big fan of it. But I'm definitely a warmer type of person.
When I'm pouring, there's certain fragrances, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to make that
candle. It smelled like pickles. And I was like, ooh.
Pickles. Oh,
can you imagine a pickle candle?
Why not? I mean, there are people who might like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
I make a candle called Butt Naked. People go crazy for it. So, I mean, it happens. Just, but I understand that. Like, there's certain fragrances that I love doing, and I can't wait to pour because then I know my whole house is going to smell like that. Because when I have to do like anything like lavenders, because I've never been a fan of it. My husband likes it, but I just don't want the whole house smelling like it. I'm just not a fan of it, so I can understand that. Mm-hmm. Now, you said you started with cuticle care. What was the next thing you branched off to?
Hair growth oil, which has been that one might be my best selling one and the one that I get the most compliments on. That one was my next one over, and I use that one personally. I really love that one. And then I kind of branched off into moisturizers and an eyelash growth serum, and that kind of runs hand in hand with the hair growth, but just a little bit softer for your eyes, more gentle. And then the skin tightening serum.
Oh, I'm all about like keeping the wrinkles at bay. Now, what's the scare? Rented lips and a borrowed tongue. I'm just going to start meshing words together. and you get to figure out what I'm saying. The hair growth serum, was it like stimulate the follicles,
Oh
or
yeah,
is
for
it
your
for?
scalp, yes. So I did. They kind of sold out right now, but I have sold head massagers, scalp
It's
massagers.
contagious now. I'm just gonna
Yes,
pass
you're
the
giving it to me.
tripping over the tongue thing.
Um, you take the head massager and you basically open up your hair follicle, how do you say it? Follicle,
Follicles.
and
See
your
what I started? This is what happens. It's contagious. And like
I know.
my mouth and my brain, no speed bump, and we're just going to mesh words together. And I may have to put captions here and type them in so you know what we're saying.
And then after you get your your scalp stimulated, then you go into your problem areas, like maybe it's your hairline, or it's your middle part is too gapped, or if you have like you're balding in the back, or just wherever you're anywhere you have balding, like you just put a couple drops in and you let that sit for a couple of hours and then you rinse out like normal.
You do know I would have to take a whole bottle and just dump it on my head and
but it's good. I've personally I've used it a lot and I like it. I mean, I'm kind of biased. It is my product, but I've heard some really good things about it from other people.
So you've got a lot of return customers too.
Yes,
you do. Yes. Now, I want to know about the skin tightening serums. Like, yes. I want to know about those. I'm old. I need to tighten up the skin.
So this one was more of an inspiration just because I've seen it everywhere online and I thought that I could create my piece on it. And it's basically called liquid gold for the skin. And so it has castor oil, jojoba oil, and frankincense. And apparently those three together are great for anti-aging, skin smoothing, think it was hyperpigmentation, dullness of the skin. So it's not just for tightening, but it has good anti-inflammatory anti-inflammatory properties in it as well.
Have you thought, because I've seen where you can actually make your own hyaluronic acid now too with the powder and the water, with distilled water. Have you thought about, like, are
making
you working that? Because I know you mentioned something about moving into that area.
Yes, I have. It just takes like a lot. It's not like you can just throw this stuff together. You have to have a certain amount of ingredients that you put into each of them. You have to have it calculated because too much of a good thing is not really good. And with hyaluronic acid, and same with vitamin C, which I've learned because of the absorbic acid, what it actually is. Like too much of it will cause skin irritation. And if you put too much hyaluronic acid powder into it, then your skin it's not going to be really hydrated. It's going to be more irritated. So I would have to find a recipe to put together.
I did that. I was using some vitamin E or vitamin C stuff, and I was like, oh, I really need to use this. And I started breaking out. And I'm like, I have not gotten pimples in so long. And it was like, I am going to have a constellation right here on the side of not this side, just one side. And I was like, I knew exactly what it was because I kind of went overboard.
You know what? So. And sometimes some people, what I've also learned with this is like you get so much knowledge about what you're doing, and I'm learning about like all these. And with vitamin C, some people cannot have vitamin C outward, or I don't know, because I feel like you absorb it either way, but some people cannot just have it on their face because it'll break them out. It'll be too harsh, but you can take vitamin C supplements.
Right.
So that would be good.
Yeah, I can believe that. Now, what are the well, tell me, you've got shampoo bars I've heard a lot about.
So this one is the last one for right now, but yes, I do shampoo bars. I think I originally wanted to do them. I've just, I was just starting and, squirrel and, well, Aubrey actually gave me the recipe so I can make them
start out something.
Yes. So, because she wanted shampoo bars. So she was like, you're gonna make them for me, but you're gonna make them for your business, but I'll be your main customer, So she had given me the recipe for them, and I follow the recipe, and I put them in flower molds, so they're in a flower shape, and they're really in right now, I feel like, because they don't have too much toxins. This does not call for lye. Well, lye is good. Lye is not necessarily bad. I know people shy
Some people,
towards it.
yeah, some people like it, some people don't.
But it's not necessarily bad. But this has no lye in it at all whatsoever. It's just I cannot.
Would lye be too hard for the hair? Is that why? Because I know that, I mean, it is really good, like just like bar soap or things like that. People do use it.
But for the hair,
But
honestly,
the hair?
I'm not that educated on that part. But I'm
kind of
not
have
too
to give her some
sure.
grace because
Yeah,
she is
I'm
just getting
starting.
started.
Yes,
But
so
she's got, I mean, you've done so much research already.
yes.
And your stuff is flying off the shelves.
Thank
like it is
you.
literally flying off the
Thank you.
shelves.
Yes. So any
She's putting the rest of us to
recommendations or
shame.
advice, any advice or constructive criticism, I would absolutely love. But I'm just going off the recipe that she had given me, and it works beautifully. I love it. It's really soft. It gets your hair clean. Still playing with it, but I love it so far.
Well, yeah, because that's your first. So I'm sure that you're going to be able to add your own little twist or your own little touch to it, like fragrances if you wanted to go.
Oh yeah, yeah. This one is rosemary, and I just made some actually over there. I was playing around yesterday, and I have the strawberry mango one, and then I have a coconut and vanilla one.
I have to talk to you about them and see if I can use them.
Oh yes.
Now, what's in the little jars? What do you have?
These are lip balms.
Give me.
Yes.
I love lip balms.
Yes,
Well, we can't tell my mom because I already have so many lip balms and stuff in my.
Sharon, don't watch this.
In my purse, like ooh, these are all safe.
Yes, all safe ingredients,
especially for me.
Yes.
That smells good. It smells like a donut. What is this?
Which one is that one?
I don't know.
Oh, strawberry.
It smells like a donut, like a strawberry, like
oh my
a pastry,
gosh.
like a strawberry pastry.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Like, give me a spoon.
Yes, I love these. I've had to play with the formula a few times with these, but I love how it came out.
I want to try to describe it. How do I describe this so you guys can smell it too? Kind of.
It's like really sweet and like candied.
But not like sugary, not like a Jolly Rancher, because it's got like a vanilla-y type of.
I think that's the shea butter.
Yeah,
probably.
It's like juicy, but not like over sweet. Yeah, it's just enough where, like a pastry, almost like that. Yeah. It's a warm like type of a soft. Strawberry.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I know exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's good. Now, what's in? Are the other ones also lip balms?
This one is an under eye cream. This one is really good for puffiness, and I have heard that it's good. So the castor oil that is put in here, it's supposed to help with the puffiness and the fine lines. That's what I've learned from that. That's really good. Almond oil is very good, and then of course I have shea. I don't know how I should say it. I say shea butter or shea butter.
Shea.
And
yeah, I've heard shea.
Yeah, and it has also a salve consistency.
Oh, it's not really. Yeah, that's good. It's not like.
Yeah.
I have to smell it because I smell everything.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it really has a smell, but
no, because there are a lot of under eye creams that smell perfumey, and it's just and like why my eyes fragrance. Don't need to have a fragrance.
Yes,
thanks, but
yes.
I know people can get really, really sensitive to it.
Yeah.
So there isn't one, but it does. It has like a nice firm consistency. It'll not
be moisturizing and nourishing.
Very cool. Yes. I love your jars. Like they're so.
Thank you. I know
they're
these
very
are brown
classy,
bamboo.
but
thank you.
They're not cheap looking at all. It's very high end. Like you've got that nailed for sure. I want to smell because I'm a candle person. Yeah. Oh, right. Did I just say candle? I don't know why. I was looking at that. Oh, that smells so good. Now, what kind of is it? A salt or is it a sugar that you're using?
It's a sugar. It's sugar and coconut oil.
And that's it. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I believe so.
I tried making salt scrubs. I was using Epsom salts and Dead Sea salts. And I was literally, the Dead Sea salts they sent me were huge. So I had to get a mortar and pestle and be like,
oh my gosh. No.
And I was like, this is going to take me years. So I made some with sweet almond oil,
Oh
jojoba,
yeah.
grapeseed, and then essential and fragrance oils. And then I would throw like rose petal, dried rose
Oh
petals and
yes,
stuff in
I've
it.
done that with my rose scented ones. I have
And
dried rose petals.
I just was like, I have too much to do already. I'm not going to continue this. So I made them for friends and family, and then I just kind of stopped. But I know how hard it is to figure
Yes.
out how much you need of each. Like trying to get a hold of vitamin E oil because it's a natural,
Yes. Oh my goodness.
not it's like a preservative, not vitamin E is. And I was like, where am I gonna? I could not find vitamin E oil, so I went and bought the capsules and poked holes in
Oh
them and just
my
went.
gosh. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
And I was like
Still
literally
works.
squeezing out vitamin E capsules. I'm like, oh
Oh
yeah. Well, I mortar and pestle now. I'm like poking
Yep.
holes in it.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, I was like, this is too much. I'm gonna leave
Oh.
it to people who know what they're doing. But I really, I love the fact that you've, as somebody who is younger, has taken that initiative to do the research and focus on more natural things rather than
Mhm.
just buying jugs of bases and throwing fragrance in them and bottling them,
yeah.
which a lot.
I feel like
I
that's
mean, there
what
are
a
people
lot
do
of
that, and
people
that's
do.
fine if that's their deal. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I like that you're not seeing it's natural and using these like you're going that extra mile to make sure
Yes.
that you know what is
Everything
in
comes
everything.
from scratch. I
Yeah.
do my research. If it ends up being a flop, then I'll like fix it and I'll get feedback, and that really helps.
Do you have like certain people like you test on them? You're like, okay,
Oh, the ladies here for sure. I'm like, come here, give me your arm. You're gonna try my lotion. Oh, which I am working on the lotion right now too. Yeah.
I love. I mean, now the cuticle. I mean, I probably can't use it, but as you can see, my cuticles are junk because of my
Hey,
allergy.
I could make you one.
What is in that?
Those are rose petals in here.
I'm like,
because it's rose fermented.
oh wow.
Yes, I tried the one, my very first one I've made. I had garlic in it because garlic is amazing for your fingers to grow your nails and strengthen them. But it was just so strong and potent. Whatever fragrance I put in there, like the garlic was so overpowering. I realized that's why people steer away from it. So then I was like, you know what? I had to change the formula, get the garlic out of there, and still have really good products in here to help nourish and grow and help your cuticles. So
I had no idea that garlic could be used for something like that.
People usually take a clove and they'll like rub it on their fingers or something. And I literally I mashed up an organic clove and I put it in a blender with all my ingredients and then I started pouring them in here.
That reminds me of there's a commercial, and you're probably too young to remember it, but I want to say it was Palmolive, and it's like a girl getting a manicure, and they're like, "What is that? What is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's Palmolive. You're soaking in it." And they had their hand, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good." And so I'm just imagining like somebody sitting around with like minced garlic in their fingers, just soaking in it.
Yes.
But I mean, if you like garlic, I could see where you'd be okay with that,
really
but you'd be kind of like.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yes.
Like, yeah. This is so cool. So that is fermented rose.
Yes.
That is really neat. Is it rose? Like, how are you fermenting a rose? You putting it in vinegar?
Those are dried rose petals, and they're just sitting in there, and it's like marinating in there.
I love that. So, is it rose petal and like what kind of was it? Castor oil or?
It's castor oil. It should have jojoba oil. It should have definitely olive oil in there for sure.
Oh my god, that smells good. Sorry, I had to open it and sniff it. I'm a sniffy person. I gotta sniff it.
And those are my main ingredients because those are the ones that are going to help strengthen it the most.
Because rose is safe. And my nails and my cuticles are junk from my allergy in the sun. This is so neat. I wish you could see, like, there's literally, and it smells, there are certain roses, they're like a purpley color, and they've got that really, like a tuberose, they've got a really, really strong scent, but it's not that sweet. It's more that musky side of the rose.
Yes.
That's what this smells like.
Oh.
It smells so good.
Thank
There's
you.
literally little rose petals in there. Can you see? Look at that. How cool is this? And the bamboo, don't forget
Yes,
that.
the bamboo. Everything's bamboo.
Now, are you, aside from the lotions that you're working on, are there any other ideas that you're kind of
Thinking
investigating, kind of like
of,
before you tried out, you've just been kind of like pondering it or?
honestly, I probably have a lot of notes in my phone. I think I'm just going Dory brain right now. But one that I can remember that I am working on right now, or at least I'm researching, is magnesium spray because
Oh,
Sharon actually put me onto the
I use
magnesium
magnesium
spray.
oil on
Yep,
my feet when I
yep.
go to sleep at night
So I'm
because
thinking of that.
it uh it's really good. Like for me, I put on my feet because either my feet hurt or I can't sleep because I can't shut my brain off. But if you get restless legs, like if your legs can't
Yes.
get comfortable, I
Hmm.
will use it when my legs act like that. Like they're not part of my body and it's not, but I'll get restless. And sometimes I'm just like,
I
and I'll get up
understand.
and I'll just spray it on and I'm just like,
Yep.
so that would be
Yeah, that's what
good.
I've learned for sure. And I've also I want to do the roll-on perfume oils where it's you get a carrier oil and you get fragrances and I think that'll be really nice and I
Mm-hmm.
think they're supposed to last longer as well because they're
Oil.
oil based. Yes.
Yeah, because anything is I can't remember what it is. If it's eau de toilette and eau de parfum, which one lasts longer because it's got more oil in it?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think it's eau de parfum. It's got
I
more
think it
oil,
is too. Yeah.
but that's true. There was a place in the mall that used to do that, and you could pick your own fragrances, and then they would put the coconut
Oh.
oil or the sweet almond oil in it
Oh,
as
really?
the carrier, and then they would you could tell
Oh.
what
Which
fragrance
one
oils
was
or
yes.
essential oils you wanted, and you could
Yeah.
mix them yourself.
Oh my gosh,
I
I
wanted to
love
live
that.
in that
Oh
store.
my gosh.
But that would be cool. That would be good
Yes.
because you already have those oils. So now people can just enjoy them
Yeah.
like a jasmine and rose. Because there are certain things
Yes.
that people want, but they can't find it anywhere.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
And I take
awesome.
customs too. So if anybody
Now,
wants
and you're on
anything
social
customized,
too, right? You're on
I am on
Insta.
socials. Yes. Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm still learning how to use Facebook, but I'm on Facebook and that's it for now. I
Okay.
believe.
We'll include all of her information in the,
In the description
yeah,
below.
in the description below. So that way, if people want to reach out, if they have questions, if they can, and if you have questions that I didn't ask and please comment and either myself or Angel will respond back to you.
Yes.
Either here or on Facebook because we'll post a link there, but you can contact her and the description will have all that information there too. Um, do you have like, are there any particular holidays that are you gear more towards? Like I know Mother's Day is coming up. Are you
Oh
kind of doing things
yes,
for
I
that?
can make I was thinking about that. I want to make candles for moms cuz moms deserve care kits. I always try and give my mom care kits. My Grammy some care kits, take care of themselves instead of just, taking
Taking care
care
of
of everybody
everyone.
else. So I definitely want to make some candles, maybe some lotions.
Yeah, like a little pamper basket,
Yeah.
like a salt scrub and a lotion and a
Yes.
candle, and
Yes.
like here's your day.
Some scrubs.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
Here's some serum. Go to
Yeah.
town.
Mm-hmm. Take care of you.
But don't take it. Here's some anti-wrinkle cream, Mom. No, don't put it that way. Never put it that way.
No.
Like that's great. Well, I'm so glad we got to do this today.
Me
I know it was a long
too.
time coming. I bugged
It
her.
was.
I was like,
It was.
"Hey, we gonna do this?" So,
Yes. I'm glad we did.
yay! Was it painless or painful?
It was painless. It was painless. I'm just
You're
need
just
to.
talking to me. We're just
Yeah.
having a conversation. We're just chilling.
Yeah. It was
You know,
actually really
I think
nice.
maybe it's at some point I'm gonna have to have like mimosas or something and call
Oh
it something else.
yes.
But I have a feeling that that would end up with a very colorful and long video.
It would.
What I would like to do, and I want to know if people are interested in something like this, is going either doing a live or a live that we can also record for other people of all the owners in the
Ooh.
store and people asking us questions on that live. So that's something that I've
That would
been
be really
tossing
good to
around
do
in my brain.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, this is Angel with Heavenly Glow. Well, skincare and wellness, or how are you? I know it's Heavenly Glow.
So
Is
I
it
call
just
it
Heavenly
Heavenly
Glow?
Glow Wellness, just
Okay.
so it's a broad, because I don't just do candles and I don't just do facial stuff. I don't just do body. I don't just do hair. I do it all. All
Anything that has
good.
to do with wellness.
Yes,
That's
all
awesome.
natural.
See, I forgot the wellness part. I
It's
apologize.
okay.
You can find her here at Arizona Artisan Creations. I will post all her information in the details of this video as well. So if you want to reach out to her, we are at 8800 West Water Street, open Tuesday through Saturday. You can reach us online if you want to see what's happening in the store or what vendors we have. The website is www.arizonaartisancreation.com. Not creations, no S, creation.com. And we have a list of all our vendors and different things are going on if the hours change, things like that. But like I said, if you have any comments, questions, please leave them here. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we plan on having a lot more of these soon. Otherwise, hope you have a very magical day and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.